Hey everybody, welcome to or welcome back to the That Unhinged YouTube channel. Guys, today is a pretty exciting video for me. Lately, I've been watching a bunch of things and researching some things on, how hobos, I said hobo, used to survive. And the one thing that really intrigued me was the hobo stove slash heaters. And the things, hobos were so resourceful back in the day, and the things they just kind of gathered what they came across to build things to make their life easier or, more comfortable or just to survive. And it makes me wonder why we don't carry them things on to modern day emergency preparedness. So today I'm going to build a hobo stove and we're going to check the effectiveness of it. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so the only things that we need to make this stove is a metal bucket, paint can, sand or dirt, and some good dry wood. And I didn't have a scooper for my sand, so had a brand new funnel though, and some Gorilla Tape. Gonna work fantastically. All right, I don't want to ramble on too much, guys, but I got to tell you this story. Me and my dad were driving on the road, and I'm telling him, about how I'm thinking about making this video and building this stove. And not 5 minutes later, we come up to a stop sign, and there's a bridge overhead, and under that bridge, up on the ledge, is this bucket sitting upside down. If that's not meant to be, I don't know what is. So then I'm on my way home and I see this big old pile of pine wood sitting on the side of the road where they were trimming away from the power lines or something. And so I'm like, hey, stop. Threw up my Jeep, brought it home, split it up. There's some of it. So then I'm leaving work and I'm just driving. Happen to glance off to the side of the road. It's a site where they tore down this whole property, and there's a huge mound of sand sitting there. So the next day I grabbed my bucket, threw it in the Jeep, threw my shovel in there, stopped on my way home, got me a bucket full of sand, brought it home. Paint can, that's not so exciting. It was in my basement, I just cleaned it up. All right guys, let's build this thing. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to drop some sand in the bottom of our bucket. And what we want to do, guys, is build up enough of that sand to where the top of our paint can is going to be just above the top of our metal bucket. Just add some there. Set the paint can in there. Oh, we got to add quite a bit. Little bit more. All right. See how our paint can is just above the rim of our bucket? On to the next step. Okay, the next thing we want to do is start filling in the sides around our can. If you get a little bit in your paint can, don't worry about it. It's not going to hurt anything. Guys, you don't have to use dry dirt or sand. It's not a big deal because, it's not going to be in contact with your flame or anything. And as your fire is burning, it's going to dry that out really, really well. So fill in the sides here. All right, guys, got it filled up to where we want it with the sand. All right, had it all built up. Now transferred it over here to the shed, aka my hobo shelter. Now we're gonna get it all fired up and see how well this thing works. All right, got the fire going pretty good. Getting there. Oh, I'm gonna keep tending this thing and see how warm I can get it. See how long it takes to warm the sand up. The idea of this, guys, is to burn your fire, and then your sand will absorb the heat from the fire, and then you can put your fire out, and the sand will radiate the heat. So I'm gonna tend this fire for a while, see how warm I can get it, and I'll be back. All right, I've been feeding this thing for quite a while now. Used up all the wood in my box. Still burning pretty good though. But I'm telling you what, guys, this thing is hot. There's a lot of heat coming off the sides of there. The sand's all dry. I ain't sticking my finger in there. So, guys, I'm gonna let this burn for a while longer, and then I'm gonna put the lid on, take this thing inside, and see how much heat it actually radiates. So I'm gonna let it burn for a little longer, and I'll see you guys in a little while. All right, guys, lid's on. Handle's cool to the touch. Ooh, them sides aren't, but ooh, that's nice. It's hot. All right, guys, let's transfer this baby in here by this chair. See how much heat it's actually radiating. Set that baby right down here. Oh, wow. Oh, that baby is letting off some heat. That's nice. That's really nice. Been out here for a while feeding this thing, so kind of cold. That is really nice, you guys. That is letting off some heat. I think if I'd have used hardwood, probably might have even worked better. But I'm definitely going to keep this in my arsenal, guys, because having this be way better than not having anything at all. All right, guys. If you like what you're seeing here today, like, subscribe, share if you want to. Thank you for watching the video. See you guys next time. No matter where you go in life, don't forget where you came from.